Hi Alana, how are you? I'm glad you came this morning. You look
you.
so beautiful.
Thank you.
So how you like it so far?
I'm loving the way that my skin feels. Honestly, it's so soft and it's shiny.
Yes, it is. You're glowing, girls. It's
Thank
like you
you.
fell in love again. So what you using today?
The vitasoothe, right?
Mhm.
And we did the oxygen mask.
Yes.
And the
Glycolic.
microglycolic
Microglycol,
mask.
yes.
And we did the steaming,
Mhm.
and she massaged my face. It was really nice.
Yes, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Alana, by the way, is the certified hyperbaric oxygen tech, right?
Yes,
Yes,
technician.
technician.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, my
Thank
girl,
you.
and I'll see you again
Okay.
next month.
Yep, in a month.
All right, thank you. Hello again, my beauties. Welcome to Estheticians Are Fun. This is Beth Rotherman. Today, the topic that I'm going to discuss with you, I think it's gonna be Estheticians 101. There's a lot of questions about how you want to become an esthetician and what you do first and where and what is the requirements and everything. And I'm sure there's so many young men, young women out there is really thinking about it. It's a big industry now. We are forever looking for estheticians everywhere. In cruise line, we need estheticians. In medical field, we need an estheticians. And spas, we need an estheticians. And a business owner, you need to be an estheticians. That's right. So what is esthetician? Okay, there's two different kind of estheticians. There is esthetician, spelled ESTHETICIAN. That is me. That's a beauty esthetician. And there's another one which is ASTTICIAN, esthetician. That is a little bit different than the first one that I mentioned. Those are gearing towards medical, yes. In medical field, they need an aesthetician to do skin treatment after the surgery. If there is some accident and everything, or some kind of laceration that the surgeon or the cosmetic surgeon needs to repair, then the esthetician needs to do the job after she needs or he needs to clean the wound, prepare the wound for healing. So it has to be sanitized and everything, of course, before the surgeon gets there, and then she needs to re-sanitize after a while, and then she needs to be able to assist the patient. Okay, well, I did not want to be a medical esthetician because it's not the line that I want to be. I don't want to be in that kind of job area. So I wanted to become an esthetician, the ESTH. Some of you cannot find me because sometimes you type wrong spelling, but that's all right. Yes, it is confusing because there's two different kind of esthetician. This sounds similar, but they are different in a workplace. Anyway, what I'm gonna cover right now is where And how can you be able to start to become an esthetician? Well, if you really love being in a beauty industry to begin with, and that you want to be licensed so that you can touch skin in the public and you can work in the spa or in a cruise line or in your own business, then you need to go to the school for at least 12 months for the full studies. If you want to have a business, you need to have the whole full schooling. But there's a lot out there that would just take 3 months. So, have you noticed that most successful people today focus on personal development, of self-improvement, learning, and quest for most out of life? In fact, at the core of most personal success stories is a lifelong goal to become a better person. These people seem to radiate a healthy, vibrant glow that shows their inner commitment. But what it is that they know? These people know that success begins with a positive attitude towards life. They also know that vitality is its own reward. As a professional skincare specialist, this is where your quest begins. With a personal commitment to improve your health and vitality. By taking care of your skin and your body, challenging your mind, and building positive relationships with clients and coworkers, you will set the stage for success. You will also increase your capacity to manage the challenge of a professional career. So, being an esthetician, it is our goals, and it is necessary to follow our rules, like taking care of our own skin and our health, because we are the role model. How are you going to believe us if our skin doesn't even look right? Therefore, it's our responsibility to carry on that desire and being a role model to all of my clients, so that therefore they will be able to achieve their goals as well. But then again, we are only here to instruct and to teach. But if you are not a good student, there's nothing else we can do. Okay? So even though we are trying to, to teach the routine and what kind of a skin set or a skincare that suits for your needs, for your skincare needs, and then you just ignore, and then you don't follow through, and you just went ahead and go and buy your own product because either it's cheaper or maybe it's overly advertised and maybe your friends say so. But I am your esthetician, okay? I study your skin. I study how the skincare works. Therefore, this is our responsibility to teach you so that you will not waste your money and your time, okay? But anyway, so this is just the basic teaching that I was showing to you, and there is more to it, okay? So main idea, like your mind and body, You cannot separate your personal and professional well-being. Anything you do to improve yourself also improves your career status. Health, attitude, communication skills, and relationships are personal as well as professional essentials. As a skincare practitioner, you will be expected to commit to the following. 1. Taking care of your mind and body in order to achieve excellence as an employee and service provider for your clients. Learning how to communicate effectively with clients and coworkers in order to truly hear what they want to need from you. Adhering to strict code of ethics in order to establish credibility and trust with your coworkers and with your clients. So I'm going to just review a little bit about being an esthetician, hoping that I can help somebody out there that is thinking about becoming an esthetician, whatever goal that you want, because you want to be in a beauty esthetician side or medical esthetician side. You have to have that burning desire to achieve the finished goal. Okay, so I want you guys to investigate, research, and even watching this video of mine, it might going to help you achieve or decide if this is really for you. Okay, but so I'm just reviewing a little of what I've learned while I was in school. It took about a year, 600 hours, full time, either day or night. There's no part time, so you need to keep on successively go to the class. Please don't miss, because if you miss even one or two, it will be hard to catch up. There's so many things to do in one day, but while you're there, you will be having fun. You will have fun. Okay, but anyway, aesthetics, unit 1, career essentials. So chapter 1, personal development, chapter 2, professional development, and chapter 3, business basics. So we need to learn of that, of course, those little basic, in order for us to achieve being a professional, and also to create your own customized treatment plan in your own business area. But anyway, unit 1, career essentials, is comprised of 3 chapters about personal and professional development as an esthetician in the skincare industry. The knowledge and skills introduced in this unit will contribute to personal success as an entry-level esthetician and will establish a foundation for professional growth in the industry of aesthetics. Okay, so what we are doing is in school, they're preparing us to become a professional esthetician. So for those of you that is just very new in beauty, then that would be the really area that they're gonna teach you. Our esthetician teacher, instructor, will teach us in the very beginning. But those that already have a lot of experiences in the beauty industry, it would be a lot easier for them to achieve the teaching and the knowledge about the skincare and the cosmetics and everything, because after all, they already done the the business or the work. Yeah. So what I did was, because I really wanted to become an esthetician, since I've already have a lot of experience as far as cosmetics and skincare, and I really have that heart to become a beauty advisor, or anything when it has to do with beauty. Well, in order for me to touch people's skin in the public, I need to be an esthetician or a licensed skincare specialist. So I don't have any choice but to gather information about how to become an esthetician. So what I did, I went to the community college, and they have a subject or classes for esthetician. So what you had to do is just sign up for it, and then I think you have to have diploma or higher, and to get into to any class, of course. And then after that, you go to the class, and there's a really awesome beauty an esthetician teacher, and she will guide you through and everything. And then we have to have a theory first. So first that we did, I'm gonna show you, I still have our book. I love this book. We have 2 books, the one that we can do notes. See? And then this is divided into 3 different. Unit 1, Career Essentials. Unit 2, The Science of Skincare. And Unit 3, Treatments and Services. So it breaks down in 3 parts. So it was awesome. So in Unit 1, there was personal development, professional development, business basics. Unit 2, the science of skincare, skincare center ecology, anatomy, electricity and electrical equipment, chemistry, skin physiology. Unit 3, treatments and services, clients care, facials, hair removal, makeup, advanced treatment, estheticians, and the medical field. So this is what we learned. And as we went and learning the theory, then we went ahead and have the practical, which is the hands-on, where we really going to do the facial, the hair removal, electricity, sanitation, all of that. It has to come in every day that we will perform our basic facials and all. So we had so much fun while I was doing it, because I know I have a goal that I really just want to achieve, that license, the certification, because I've already have the goal to have my own business. So I know, but some people didn't realize that estheticians is not easy. It's very hard to go in, and it's very hard to really finish. If you don't have that certain goal that you just need to achieve that finish line, well, in between it's really hard. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So that's why you cannot just say, oh, this is just an esthetician. No, please. We are very very hard to achieve. Estheticians is hard to achieve. I'm gonna tell you, because it's not easy. It's hard, but it's awesome. So aside from sleep, exercise, so we also need to have a stress management, right? Stress is the tense, tied up in knots feeling we get when life's circumstances become challenging or ambiguous. Believe it or not, there is both good stress and bad stress. As a positive influence, the feeling of stress can compel us to action or result in a new awareness that helps us to solve a difficult problem. For example, you might remember a time when you were pumped up or psyched for an exam or competition. That is the good stress, right? That helps you to perform. As a negative influence, stress result in feelings of frustration, anger, helplessness, and even depression. For example, you might remember a time when you were running late for an important appointment for interview, or a time when you could not focus or think straight. That happens to me sometimes, but not all the time. Okay. And everything seems to be going wrong. That is the bad stress that can take a toll on your mind and body. Okay. So avoid those kind of stress. Manage your time properly so that you will not be stressed when the when the end of your goal is coming up. So you need to not procrastinate, just like who I know. secret. But anyway, it's very important to learn how to manage the stress level, because for our own health and the health of our skin. So number 4, nutrition. As the saying goes, you are what you eat. In other words, nutritional habits greatly influence health and well-being. Nutrition, the process of converting raw materials in the form of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins into energy, is another health and career essential. Almost all foods contain a combination of these energy-producing substances. The energy they will produce is measured in calories and used by the body in 3 essential ways: to regulate body temperature, to build and rebuild structures, to move and think. That's right. So we need a proper nutrition to function. RDA guidelines. You may have heard the term RDA, which means Recommended Dietary Allowances. The U.S. government established the RDA as the appropriate nutrient intakes for people in this country is an effort to help them select an adequate daily diet from the array of available foods. The human appetite cannot always be trusted to choose the best foods. Calorics 2,300 to 3,000 for men, 1,900 to 2,200 for women. Carbohydrates 45 to 65% complex, proteins 15 to 35%, fat 30%. So, the fact is, few people really eat what's best for them, with the many options for these foods. Packaged food, snacks, and desserts is very tempting to eat only what you like to crave. This type of impulsive eating is at least one explanation for the serious health problems in industrialized countries across the world. For example, statistics have shown that more than 50% of the population in the United States is overweight. That said, another explanation for the growing problem is obesity, lack of exercise. So we need to. So this is just like a conversation, from your esthetician to a future esthetician someday, and to clients. So for those of you that is wondering if we are important, if estheticians really important, well, if you want to have a really perfect skin, that's our job to help you, okay? And we are the one that is in the front line to dig down there, to wax your every hair, to abrase your dry skin, exfoliate your dead cells, and make your every beautiful skin smooth, and make sure that you remain very, very youthful and beautiful. That's us esthetician. Because after all, without an esthetician, our cosmetics would not go smoothly to our skin, right? Because in order for our foundation to stay very smooth and look natural, we need to exfoliate our skin and nourish it. Means proper hydration, proper serum choices, and treatment, and anything else that we are going to teach you on how to to have a good skin. So yes, estheticians very important. Dermatologists loved estheticians. Surgeons, they love their medical estheticians. Having a good business with an esthetician is the best there is. But yes, next time when you see your esthetician, don't hesitate to listen. If there is a recommendation about a very awesome new product that might help your skin, yes, believe her, because 85 to 90% she is right. Okay. Me being an owner of my own business and also a licensed professional esthetician, I love my clients. I will never, I will never change this career forever, because this is what I wanted to begin with. I love my clients. I love my friends, especially when they listen to me, when they really agreed with me, and that when they come back and happy, that is the satisfaction guarantee. Yes. And every time when I use my product, and then I kind of remember my clients and their skin that need to be, to be improved, and then I gone across with a really awesome product, I share it right away. Yeah, that's what it is. So somebody asked me if I do laser, and I said no, because to learn how to do laser, you need to go to either out of town and be certified, of course, and then after certification, then you're gonna you learn how to do it and everything. But the thing is, the machine, the laser itself, is so expensive. I think I heard it's like 20,000 plus, and theirs might be cheaper than that. But when you go out of town and go to the aesthetics laser institute, so whatever it is that you learn there, so that would be the machine that you are gonna get later. Well, in order for you to become a licensed certified laser tech, you need to go to school, of course, for that. I think it varies for how many weeks, but obtaining their certification is just the step onward. To be one, you still need to work with professional licensed doctor for that, so that you will have a proper dosing to give to your client, because it's very, very important that we're not gonna be making mistake. So for instance, if you get a certain laser machine, and then of course you learn how to do it and everything like that, but there is certain skin that might be allergic to the certain laser, and it has to be dosing and what kind of skin that person is, if she's very sensitive, if she's darker skin, because sometimes darker skin can really tend to be having a side effects after. There are so many things that could go wrong, and that's part of the reason why I did not want to mess with it, because it's a lot of just you need to be very careful. And for me, I was really set for a skincare specialist, even in the beginning anyways, because I just love the touch of the skin. I love the massage, the feeling, and to clean the skin, and also to provide a very awesome product for my clients. And that's the number that was just my awesome idea and goal, that I want to be a skincare specialist. So I don't want to mess with another tact, because, or an eyebrow, or lip enhancing. No, I just give it to them because that's not my line. I can do it, I think, but I don't want to work for somebody, because I have to have with somebody with me. So maybe someday I can have my spa. I can expand it to have a laser, but somebody else will operate it for me. So that would be really an awesome goal for me, and that's gonna be the future. But right now, I am satisfied on what I'm doing. Okay. So aside from sleep, exercise, so we also need to have a stress management, right? Stress is the tense, tied up in knots feeling we get when life's circumstances become challenging or ambiguous. Believe it or not, there is both good stress and bad stress. As a positive influence, the feeling of stress can compel us to action or result in a new awareness that helps us to solve a difficult problem. For example, you might remember a time when you were pumped up or psyched for an exam or competition. That is the good stress, right? That helps you to perform. As a negative influence, stress result in feelings of frustration, anger, helplessness, and even depression. For example, you might remember a time when you were running late for an important appointment for interview, or a time when you could not focus or think straight. That happens to me sometimes, but not all the time. Okay. And everything seems to be going wrong. That is the bad stress that can take a toll on your mind and body. Okay. So avoid those kind of stress. Manage your time properly so that you will not be stressed when the when the end of your goal is coming up. So you need to not procrastinate, just like who I know. secret. But anyway, it's very important to learn how to manage the stress level, because for our own health and the health of our skin. So number 4, nutrition. As the saying goes, you are what you eat. In other words, nutritional habits greatly influence health and well-being. Nutrition, the process of converting raw materials in the form of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins into energy, is another health and career essential. Almost all foods contain a combination of these energy-producing substances. The energy they will produce is measured in calories and used by the body in 3 essential ways: to regulate body temperature, to build and rebuild structures, to move and think. That's right. So we need a proper nutrition to function. RDA guidelines. You may have heard the term RDA, which means Recommended Dietary Allowances. The U.S. government established the RDA as the appropriate nutrient intakes for people in this country in an effort to help them select an adequate daily diet from the array of available foods. The human appetite cannot always be trusted to choose the best foods. Calorics 2,300 to 3,000 for men, 1,900 to 2,200 for women. Carbohydrates 45 to 65% complex, proteins 15 to 35%, fat 30%. So, the fact is, few people really eat what's best for them, with the many options for these foods. Packaged food, snacks, and desserts is very tempting to eat only what you like to crave. This type of impulsive eating is at least one explanation for the serious health problems in industrialized countries across the world. For example, statistics have shown that more than 50% of the population in the United States is overweight. That's sad. Another explanation for the growing problem is obesity, lack of exercise. So, being an esthetician is learning. You need to learn every trend, a new trend, and what's going on. So, forever research, and our certification needs to be renewed every year. Therefore, we have to go to classes, or we can go to a spa shop, or just online, and test our knowledge again. So being an esthetician is forever learning. So we need to keep on renewing our knowledge. So even though we already have a license, but our certification needs to be renewed. Okay, it's just like nurses and other beauty, professionals. So the best thing about being your own boss in an esthetician is that, just like what I keep on telling in my other video, is the time and your own it's just your own way of achieving your goals. Okay, you don't have a boss. It's your own decision, and it's your own market. So you don't really have to ask somebody, except maybe a professional assistance if I have questions. So, and also having your own spa, it's also awesome to have your own brand, because it's not only that you already know your brand, you also create a good income, because after all, that's your own brand, and you introduce that to your people, to your clients, because you very loyal to it, and then you already trust it that it's really works, because I'm talking to myself, that I've been really studying the ingredients in this, and also all the testimonials that would happen couple years, like I think it's 25 years in this manufacturing that had happened. So looking at the before and after photos and interviews, it's awesome. And then for me, really applying and using the product before agreeing to label it my name, I know I found a solution for my clients and for my skin. So that's the best thing, owning your own business, because you can promote your own product. And that is, my friend, a residual income, because it's not like laser that you can only have laser like for that 1 year, but having a skincare, you use it, it's kind of consumable. It's like food that you eat every day. Yeah, well, you can't put toothpaste back to the tube, right? That's just my example. So it's just the same thing with my cleanser. Once you put it, you wash your face with it, it's gone, right? So couple of weeks later on, the cleansing cream will go down, and then month and a half or 2 months later on, you need to buy another one. So that is a consumable items. And you know, you can see the very glowing, the very good result of the skin of your clients, and you're happy, and I am happy. So today I had 3 clients. Probably I'm going to insert my client, Elena, and she agreed for me to be interviewed a little bit, and she agreed with me to plug her in to one of my video. So it's really exciting how she loves my product, Skincare by Elizabeth. She's really into hypoallergenic. She's very sensitive. I know she said everything that she buys from store, it just makes her breaks out and everything. But just I am so glad that when actually she's like 30 plus, and this is her first time having a facial, and I was honored to do to do the first facial on her, and she loved it so much. And she bought the product from me, and I can see the difference with her skin the first time that I met her. It clears, and it's so I can see the glow. So I am just so glad that my clients are starting to really love their skin. Yeah, it has to do with the proper skincare. That's right. A proper dosing of the acids that will break the mantle of our epidermis, that we need to really cleanse and clear the skin damages over there. And we need to make sure to exfoliate it every time, because once we just let it stay there, then it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to remove without harsh, chemical like acids. We need to peel it, or aggressively, even laser, microdermabrasion with peel. We don't want to do that, right? So we need to maintain that every day and night, so we don't have to go through this harsher treatment and more expensive. So that's why estheticians are really important, because even though you're going to the treatment to repair the damage of your skin in the dermatologist or in the surgeon, you still need to have a follow-up. And then guess who's going to take care of you there? Estheticians. That's right. So if you don't want to have your skin repaired by these surgeons or dermatologists, which charge you bunch, of course, because hey, they went to school for that, right? It's only 15 minutes for them, and it's an hour for us. But anyway, that's all right, because without them, I don't think estheticians will be there either. Okay, but anyway, that is just one of my advice is, if you find a good esthetician, keep them, okay, and listen to them, all right, because they don't want to harm you, they just want to help you, okay, right? So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will talk to you some more later on. I hope you have a good day and have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Estheticians are fun, and my name is Beth Rotherman. I hope to meet you somewhere someday. Good night. Bye-bye. So, just like anything else, we need to have a proper nutrition, proper sleep in order for us to have a really healthy body, right? It's just like skin, okay? Because our skin is the largest organs of our body. So rest and relaxation, okay? Rest. A restful night's sleep can actually prevent poor health and diseases. The well-documented therapeutic effects of sleep include renewed vigor, reduced tension, and time for the body to repair and regenerate. Most people need 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night, or they suffer fatigue and cannot function properly. Research also shows that inadequate sleep slows reaction, lower IQ, disrupts normal body functions, hormone levels, heart rate, blood pressure, and weakens the immune system's ability to protect the body from disease. Lack of sleep also contributes to low energy and headaches, as well as poor job performance. So now, as I've told you guys in the past, that in order for us to have a really good and healthy skin, we need have a really good sleep. Exactly what this says, that we need to do those basic that our body needs in order for us to have the fundamental and that basic health to support our skin health, okay? And then when we do then another is important that we can do for ourselves is exercise. A regular exercise program will help you feel better, look better, and work better. Your muscles, heart muscles included, need to be in the best possible condition in order to be healthy. Exercise helps develop and sustain muscle tone, priming your body to work better, look better, and feel better. Exercise also helps stimulate the blood circulation and metabolism, allowing your body to function of optimal performance. So, a well-balanced exercise routine includes 3 disciplines: cardiorespiratory fitness, strength training, and flexibility. Take the time to set up your own personalized exercise program, optimally striving for all 3. For respiratory fitness, try aerobic activities such as brisk walking, running, cycling, rowing, or skating. These activities strengthen the heart and lungs to improve blood circulations, lower blood pressure, build endurance, boost your immune system, and reduce stress. That's right. For strength training, use free weights, weight machines, or elastic bands to build muscle mass, increase muscle tone, lose weight, and strengthen the entire musculoskeletal system. Wow. So we have so many things to do in order for us to keep our good health, right? So it's easy for our estheticians to work with your skin. But anyway, weight-bearing exercises such as yoga, running, or brisk walking are also effective for strength training. Okay, so they are just going on and telling us what to do with our exercises and everything like that because that's a fundamental, it's a very basic fundamental of our health. Okay, so this is awesome. Estheticians 101. Okay, plan objectives: healthy mind and body, rest and relaxation, exercise, stress management, nutrition, hygiene, and ergonomics. Objectives: identify the importance of proper rest, exercise, stress management, nutrition, hygiene, and ergonomics, and how they relate to performance of the job. Effective communication: nonverbal communication, verbal communication. List the two main types of communication and define the way each of them projects your personal and professional image. Purposeful relationships: personality, teamwork, ethics. Describe how personality, teamwork, and professional code of ethics enhance or detract from your personal and professional image. So it is necessary to practice good image just like how you manage your everyday life. Okay, how are you going to teach people if you yourself are lost? So it's very hard. It's very hard to project, what you really want to do if you say something and you do another thing, right? So, in order for our clients to believe, we need to emphasize with them why it is very important for them to follow our concept on importance of taking care of yourself, taking care of your skin up at home. Okay, because you can only be with them in 1 month. You can't be with them 24/7. So therefore, we need to carry on a very good instructional and conversation, but not force them to do something that they don't want. But make sure that you take note what you are treating them for. That's why we have that release form, and I'm going to cover that thing up later because it's very important to have a release form for our clients, and every time they come or once a year, so that they have something in file, so that they will know exactly what kind of skin they have in prior to their second or third treatment. So it is very awesome. I love being an esthetician because it is so it just, you feel so, I can't even explain when my clients come to me and said, look at my skin, I think it looks better. It's like, yes, it looks great, keep it up, because being, to have a good skin is just like a car. You need an oil change. The car needs an oil change in order for it to function properly, right? So it's just like our skin. We need to take care of it every day in order for it to keep our youthful, and healthy look. Okay, so being an esthetician, that's our job to take care of our clients and also make sure to take care of our own. Okay, so but anyway, healthy mind and body. Personal development involves changing your habits and making decisions about how to attain and maintain a steady sense of well-being. This entails establishing routines to maintain a healthy mind and body. Right. A well-balanced condition of mind and body leads to you a more positive outlook in life. Focusing on each of the following health-related areas will help you stay on the track to success and accomplishment in your career. Okay? But anyway, it's awesome to recollect all. So I'm going to just review a little bit about being an esthetician, that hoping that I can help somebody out there that is thinking about becoming an esthetician, whatever goal that you want, because you want to be in a beauty esthetician side or medical esthetician side. You have to have that burning desire to achieve the finished goal. Okay, so I want you guys to investigate, research, and even watching this video of mine, it might going to help you achieve or decide if this is really for you. Okay, but so I'm just reviewing a little of what I've learned while I was in school. It took about a year, 600 hours, full time, either day or night. There's no part time, so you need to keep on successively go to the class. Please don't miss, because if you miss even one or two, it will be hard to catch up. There's so many things to do in one day, but while you're there, you will be having fun. You will have fun. Okay, but anyway, aesthetics, unit 1, career essentials. So chapter 1, personal development, chapter 2, professional development, and chapter 3, business basics. So we need to learn of that, of course, those little basic, in order for us to achieve being a professional, and also to create your own customized treatment plan in your own business area. But anyway, unit 1, career essentials, is comprised of 3 chapters about personal and professional development as an esthetician in the skincare industry. The knowledge and skills introduced in this unit will contribute to personal success as an entry-level esthetician and will establish a foundation for professional growth in the industry of aesthetics. Okay, so what we are doing is in school, they're preparing us to become a professional estheticians. So for those of you that is just very new in beauty, then that would be the really area that they're gonna teach you. Our esthetician teacher, instructor, will teach us in the very beginning. But those that already have a lot of experiences in the beauty industry, it would be a lot easier for them to achieve the teaching and the knowledge about the skincare and the cosmetics and everything, because after all, they already done the business or the work. Yeah.